What's up, everybody? It's Smitty. We're here with bench tip number 2. A lot of times we're in the gym, we're building muscle, we're building strength, we're stuck in a rut, we're stuck with the plateau. And one of the ways we can get out of that plateau is just by looking at the tempo. Tempo is one of the training variables that can be changed to elicit and get over plateaus to make adaptations happen. Many times you've heard that old phrase, train slow, you be slow. There's a lot of truth to that, and on the bench it's no different. So we want to make sure that we're incorporating many different tempos when we're training. When we increase the speed of our bench, it's called dynamic effort, and that's something that we do with a little bit low to moderate weight, and the key is speed. Okay, so we don't get too caught up in percentages. You know, sometimes we start at 50%, 60%, and work our way up in 2.5% increments. But if the speed isn't there, then you need to reevaluate the weight that you're using. We're not going to show you bands here today. We're just going to show you straight weight. But I want to show you the difference between conventional lifts and a dynamic effort tempo. Okay, usually with the bench, we hit 3 reps for the dynamic effort, and with our bench step that we just showed you, the form has to be there, and we don't want to overpress out of our extension on the bench. Okay, so we're going to show you conventional and dynamic effort. And like I said, when we get a different force curve in our training, we're going to elicit new and explosive gains. If you simply look at the force velocity curve, where you're typically lifting bench, you're to the left. You know, you're doing more force, you're doing heavier weights, those slow grinding movements, especially when you're at your max effort or at the end of your sets. We're going to move back toward the middle, more to the right, with a higher speed and higher velocity, and we're going to lower the weight. Remember, there's an inverse relationship by the amount of weight we use and the speed of the movement. Okay, so we're going to move to the right of the force velocity curve and look for some new adaptations. Okay, so conventional bench, and then we're going to do dynamic effort. All right, you saw the difference. So we try to get those 3 reps done in the fastest amount of time possible, but we don't sacrifice form. Okay, I didn't come out of that extension, and I'm dynamically driving the weight. We want to impart speed to the bar. Okay, so that's the difference between dynamic effort and conventional bench. One little trick I want to show you is whenever we're looking to move max weight or we're looking to move weight fast, it's all about tension and motor unit recruitment. So one thing that we can do to increase the tension and teach us how to squeeze the bar harder and impart more tension in our lats and triceps and chest is to use this band. AJ Roberts showed me this trick. What you do is you loop this band around your wrists, and then you grab the bar, and that creates more tension in that upper back, and more tension equals more strength equals more speed. So we take this here. This is just an Elite FTS band. It's a mini, and what we're going to do is put it around our wrists. We're going to anchor our hand on one side and then pull it to the other. So this is Smitty with bench tip number 2. More speed equals more adaptations. Get you out of that training rut and get you to a new bench max.